Hello again, fellow racers. I'd like to welcome you back to the Ultimate Racing League's Alfa Romeo 1551 Make Series. We are back here for race 2 out Mount Panorama in Bathurst in Australia. We're going to throw some shrimps on a barbie, and without further ado, we'll have a quick look at the grid. So we had Totem winning the first race. I think it was Ice Chan came in second, and Mawson was in third. Toten is on pole for this one. We've got Wayne G is in second place. We've got Brian Moncani is in third. Ice Chand is fourth. Vexed is in fifth. Flash Mexi sixth. Mawson is seventh. Kev is eighth. Palmer is ninth. Slowpoke 10th. Hodgie 11th. I thought we had Serial Car Killer, but I'm not seeing him on the grid. So, yeah. Anyway, without further ado, I shall try and... Oi, Klaxon boy, get here. You've got a job to do, lads. Oh, it's going all tits up. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm going to have to... we'll bin Klaxon boy off. I think he's been called down to do the washing up, so we shall just get into this first race without him. Anyway. The lights go out. They are off. Look like Wayne G actually managing to jump ahead of Toten at the start there. Toten has got the inside for turn 1, so Wayne G's managed to keep it there. Ice Chand actually trying to make a run on Toten as well. He's got the inside for turn 2, so Brian Moncani actually looking like he's going around the outside of Flash Mexi in the background there as well. So we've got a few people trying to make moves in this opening stages of this lap. So yeah, Ice Chand actually managing to get past Toten there. He's managed to take it off him. Toten's fighting back though. Wayne G starting to try and pull away. Toten looking around the outside, not quite managing to get it done. Ice Chand with a bit of a slide, he nearly clipped the apex there. Oh, it looks like Flash Mexi's managed to make his way through as well. So Flash Mexi's gone through past Toten. Brian Moncani's there in the mix too. We've also got Vex not far behind Brian Moncani. He's trying to pressure these two as well. And Toten's trying to fight back against Flash. Meanwhile, all this fighting, they're just letting Ice Chand and Wayne G get away. Oh, it looked like Toten grazing the wall there slightly. So Brian Moncani's actually moved through. Toten's dropped down. Vex has moved through to 5th place. Mawson's there as well in 6th. As they come through Skyline for the first time. Nobody losing the car there at this point, so that's all good and well. Hopefully we're not going to have a safety car in this race. We'll have a quick run down through the pack. So Wayne G is still currently in 1st place. He's being chased down by Ice Chand. Ice Chand isn't too far behind him. Definitely going to be making the most of that slipstream coming down this Conrod Straight. I think it's the Conrod Straight. Correct me if I'm wrong. We'll call it the back straight anyway. Under the Fuso barrier. Ice Chand pulling out to the inside. He's got the inside line. He's going to be able to take it. Hard braking down into this turn. Wayne G's managed to keep it there. So Wayne G still currently in 1st place. We got Ice Chand in 2nd. There's a massive battle forming here at the front. We're going to have a run down through the pack though, so we'll just stay on board with these two as they cross the start-finish line for the first time. There we go, start of lap 2. Wayne G still currently in 1st place. Ice Chand is 2nd. Brian Moncani's there in 3rd. He's managed to make his way up onto that podium slot. I mean, this is early stages of the race, but he's got a little bit of a gap towards Vex. If he manages to get onto the front 2, then he may be able to keep it there. So Vex has moved up to 4th. He's currently got Toten. Toten's starting to try and put some pressure on. He's going defensive. He's pulled over to the inside, defending that inside line. Toten's going to have to go around the outside. He's going a long way round. Is he going to get it done? Not getting it done there. So Vex still currently in 4th. Toten is 5th. Mawson 6th. He's trying to make the most of these two squabbling as well. Look, he's crept right up onto the back of Toten, and he's going to be looking to take them positions away from them. They're going to have to watch their mirrors. Flash Mexi's there in 7th. Had a bit of a not such a good first race, did Flash, so I think he's trying to maximise his points in this race. Hodgie's an 8th, so this is a better start here from Hodgie. He had a bit of a shocker of a first race, didn't he? But he's looking on form in this one. Kev's there in 9th. Oh, somebody has a bit of a twitch up ahead. I think that was Flash dipping a wheel onto the grass. He had a bit of a, almost went sideways and managed to keep it going. Kev with a big slide, another big slide. Oh, Kev's going all sorts of drifting. He's managed to regain control of the car though. Slowpoke's in 10th. Just grazing the wall slightly there, but yeah, it's not too bad. It's not affected him too much, so still keeping his head in the race. And then we've got Palmer. Palmer's in 11th. He's bringing up the rear of pack in that nice monster Ken Block Live Read 155. We'll go back with the race leaders. So Ice Chan still firmly putting the pressure on Wayne G. We're going to have to go on board with Ice Chan and watch it from his perspective. So yeah, Wayne G still, Ice Chan still trying to put the pressure on Wayne G. Wayne G's managed to pull out a little tiny bit of a gap there. He's got a bit of breathing space at the moment, but Chan is definitely trying to stick with him, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing that move come very soon. I think he may be waiting to the back straight. He'll wait after Forest Elbow, try and close up there, and then make the move down the back straight. I'm not having to worry about Brian McCartney at this point. He's not close enough to be able to go for any moves, so he's not going to be going for a lunge from that far back. Here he is, Brian McCartney. Got his sights firmly set on that third podium position. He's doing really well at the moment. He's looking very calm and collected. Looking quite confident here in this second round of Mayhem at the Mountain. Oh, where's Vex gone? Vex was in 4th. He's dropped down to 6th place. Flash Mexi's moved through to 4th. He's bringing Toten with him as well. Toten's there behind him. He's not too far behind. Toten looking like he's a little bit on the back foot, but we've seen Gabby. He's done this before. He's lost a couple of places, but he's become really strong towards the end of the race and ended up back on the podium. Toten. He's firmly chasing down Flash Mexi now. Car number 15. So Vex has had to serve a penalty, and that's let Mawson and Kev through. Oh, Kev all sorts of out of shape for that last turn. I think that's going to let Vex back through. I don't know. I think Vex is all over the back of him. He's not quite as close as I thought he was, but he had a bit of a shocker of a first race as well, I think, did Kev. I can't quite remember where he finished, but I think he finished towards the back of the pack, and he's currently in 7th, and he's making waves, so apologies if everyone keeps seeing the messages pop up in the top right there. Seem to be having some issues with our DayZ group at the moment, but that's a story for another time. Oh, as Kev goes a little bit out of shape, Vex is closing right up onto the back of him. Vex is right there, he's pushing him along. Not really any overtaking opportunities through as they ascend the mountain. I think he's going to have to wait until they descend and they come back down. I think he'll be looking to stay in the slipstream until Forest Elbow, and then he'll probably try and go for the move down the back straight. Oh, there's a bit of contact as they come from. Oh, dear. Oh, there's a lot of cars actually. There's quite a few cars seem to be off at the moment, so I'm not sure quite what happened there. Kev lost it a bit, and it looked like Vex actually clipped the back of him. He helped Kev to regain control and actually lost the car himself, so that was an unlucky, unfortunate event there for Vex. And Hodgie's finding himself all the way down in 11th. So So yeah, not sure what happened there. As I say, there is a lot of mayhem in the mountain tonight, so we may see more incidents yet. Wayne G still currently in first place, still being chased down by Ice Chan. Ice Chan not managing to capitalise yet. He might just be trying to stay with him. Everybody running the medium tyres in this race 2. And even though they're in equal machinery, it looks like Wayne G's got the jump on Ice Chan coming down this first straight up to, on the run up to turn 2. Although Ice Chan's closed it back up through that turn. Oh, as we go on board with Wayne G, looking back towards Ice Chan. It looked like Ice Chan was a little bit unsettled coming through that turn 3. I want to say it was turn 3. It may be officially turn 4, as there is a slight kink before it, but looking like Wayne G's got a nice little bit of a breathing space now as they come into Skyline. It's going to be an interesting view to see how much Ice Chan manages to close up down through the windies as they descend the mountain again. Coming up the Forest Elbow. There we go. So the front two actually not under any pressure now from Brian McCartney. Brian McCartney's, they've got a nice breathing gap to him. I think he's going to be getting chased down by Toten though, and he is. Oh, it looks like Flash Mexi actually getting a move done on Toten, so that was an unexpected turn of events. Maybe Toten had a bit of a penalty there. It looks like he's dropped right off the back of Flash there as well, so Flash doing really well in this race after his shocker in the last one. Brian McCartney's going to be hoping that he can hold on to this third position. It's going to be some nice points for him. Just past the 11.5-minute mark. So 3.5 minutes left of this race. Probably about another 2 laps. Flash with a flash of the lights there to let Brian McCartney know that he's coming for him. He's hunting him down. He's going to want to try and stay consistent now, because we've seen how easy it is to drop the car on this track. Looked like Brian actually taking a bit of a deep line there. He may have grazed the wall slightly, taking away a bit of his momentum. We'll stay with these two just for a minute to see if Flash manages to gain somewhat coming through the mountain. Oh, as he dips a wheel on the grass again, he's dipped another wheel on the grass. That nearly cost him. Almost going sideways. He's managed to keep it though, big slide there. Oh, nearly grazing the wall as well. But he's managed to close back up again through Forest Elbow. Not looking like he's quite got the momentum though to get past coming down this back straight, so we'll have a quick run down again. We've got Wayne G is still currently in first place, Ice Chan still in second, Brian McCartney third, Flash Mexi in fourth, trying to chase Brian down. He might be looking for the move here. Not quite close enough to go for the move though, so he's closed right up onto the back of Brian though. Brian's going to be sweating now. He's going to have to cover that inside off, start throwing some defensive shapes. And he does. But is that compromised his exit? It may have compromised his exit. Flash may be able to get past him coming up on the run to turn 1. He's going for it. He's gone for it. He's there. But no, Brian's still there. Brian's still there on the outside. Go on, Brian. Brian's going to have the inside for this turn 3. We are going to have to finish our rundown though, because otherwise we're going to miss the race leaders coming up to the start-finish. Brian's still on the inside. He's actually backed out, so Brian dropping down to 4th. Flash managing to take that 3rd position off him. We'll come back to these two in just a second. Toten is in 5th. He's going to be looking at these two ahead, squabbling, hoping that he might be able to capitalise and get past them both. If they have a bit of a coming together, he surely will do. I think not quite as confident as he was on the softs maybe, Toten, but he's definitely making the most of it. And Mawson not too far behind. Mawson having a bit of a race on his own at the moment. A little bit of no man's land. All's quiet on the western front. Then Kev's in 7th. So Kev, he's having a good race as well. He's not dropped too many places, and I think he's actually made up a few places. He wants to try and keep it consistent though, and be some decent points there for Kev. Slowpoke is in 8th. Go on, Slowpoke. This has got to be one of the best results he's had so far. He's going to be trying to keep Vex behind him. Vexed is trying to... he's well on the back of him though now, isn't he, Vexed? We are going to have to go on board with the race leaders in just a second. They are coming up to the final set of turns. So Slowpoke 8th. Vexed is 9th. Palmer 10th. Odgie 11th. We'll go on board with Wayne G. This is your race leader. He's managed to keep Ice Chand at bay. I think this is going to be how it finishes. So Wayne G with a nice win there. He's going to be happy with that. Ice Chand with another 2nd. Some top points there for Ice. He'll be happy with that as well. Flash Mexi managing to bring it home in 3rd. Toten is 4th. So Toten getting past Brian Moncani at the end there. That's unlucky, Brian. I know he really wanted that 3rd place, but unluckily losing out to Toten at the end there. Mawson finishing in 6th. Here's Kev bringing it home in 7th. Slowpoke, go on Slowpoke. He's managed to defend Vexed. He's fended him off right to the end, and he's managed to bring it home in 8th place. That's a great result there for Slowpoke. Well done, my son. Vex bringing it home in 9th. He did all he could to try and get past Slowpoke, but in the end Slowpoke just defended too hard for him. Palmer's brought it home in 10th. And Hodgie in 11th. Well, that was race 2, guys. Hope that was a nice, exciting one for you. And I will see you in race 3. I've been your boy Vexed. Good night.